Alright, how you guys doing? I see Epic was there first. Actually somewhat surprising we don't have Sky or an Eating there first. Although I think Sky, he's out on the road. He's starting his trucking and stuff. It's kind of cool. Where are we at? Robertsfield RDM. Just like updating the overlay thing there. There we go, there's all the stuff up there. Well, most of it at least. I think there's a lot of planes around because I'm hearing a bunch even though I'm just connected to VATSIM here. And there's a whole bunch of people we've got in a voice chat here. Yep, yeah, that was... Who's that one, Mike?
I got a couple of tail draggers.
For me, like, everyone's prop is still out? Yeah, it's crazy.
Tail draggers look like big old tube liners.
Oh boy.
Let's see here, we're departing. Where is it again? RDM. I'm not even gonna put a destination. This is mostly just so they can see thing in the remarks.
I'm flying in the event in my favorite plane ever, so I'm happy.
We'll just put that experimental tail dragger in there. And none of the other stuff really matters, to be honest.
I just realized I have no idea where I'm loading in.
It's all in the briefing.
Someone didn't
no,
read.
I mean, I started it up and I have no idea where it's loading in.
Gotcha.
As long as it's not on a runway, you're fine.
No, it's in a ramp. It's probably at Redmond, but beyond that, I don't know.
Alright.
Radio check, Happy New Year.
Hello. A little quiet, but you're here.
Alright, I'm gonna get this
Quiet
plane
and
started
on
early.
Discord.
Going ahead and getting it going.
This Redmond freeware is pretty good.
Yeah, it really is. I was looking
Actually,
at it.
wait a second.
It must be someone's home airport because they put a lot of detail into it.
Gotta switch out the Bravo thing here. Alright, well, I don't know where my other throttles are. I gotta find those. Yeah, Ryder, how fast does that thing go? 'Cause you're not supposed to go faster than what, like 160?
Briefing's gonna start in about 1 minute, but I'll just say real quick. We're gonna do this a little bit old school flying club, and where I'm gonna lead the pack. So I'll be the first person to taxi out this evening and get the takeoff and all that, and then everyone can kind of fall in line behind.
Old
if you're flying
school.
a fast aircraft, plan to be at the front of the line. If you're flying something slow, plan to be at the back of the line.
Oh, I guess I'll
Wanna
plan
try
to be
and
in the
stay
back.
In line without too much
180
passing,
max?
throughout
I thought the max was 160 that
the route. throughout
we're
the
supposed to
event.
fly.
Now, obviously, everyone's going to fly at a touch different since there is a little bit of ambiguity here and there, but that's what we're going to shoot for. I'll go over that all again in just a second.
What plane are you flying, Mike?
M500. So I'm going to have a little bit of pace.
Where is it? Oh, 180. They must have changed that. It was 160 earlier.
All right, it is 7:30 on the East Coast, so we will get started right on time. Thanks for coming in today. Welcome to the first event of 2024.
He always
Very
says
happy
that.
to have this many people joining us this evening. This makes me very happy. It's a good start to the 2024 event year for the vUSA Flying Club. and we've come a long way. So I'm happy to have you guys here, whether you've been here for a long time or you're just joining. Thank you very much for participating. So what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna go find Waldo Lake. So Waldo Lake, if you look on your sectional chart, is actually just a lake down here. I just happened to come across it and was like, damn, that's got to be an event. So that's what we're doing. Real simple. We've currently have Redmond ground online. Maybe we'll grab a tower. If not, then ground will be just fine. There's going to be taxiing us out to runway 5 at Redmond tonight. So plan on runway 5. So it's probably going to be a bit of a left downwind departure to get you out to the west. You're going to fly out west, kind of just go north of the north sister of the 3 sister mountains here. And then you can kind of wrap around the mountains. Once you hit the north sister mountain, you wrap around, come down on the west side of the mountains. You go down on the east side, you might have a little bit more terrain to deal with, so you want to come down the west side of the mountains. And after you pass the south sister mountain, you kind of want to go a little bit to the southwest, so you can get down over to Waldo Lake. You gotta be careful, you got this little bit of a peak right here. We're gonna join Waldo Lake on the west side, kind of loop around to the south.
I'm flying experimental.
Side, you don't have to do a full loop.
It's Savage Gravel. It doesn't exist in real life though, but it's you know, like a turbocharged, I think. Actually no, it might not be turbocharged actually. It's a very powerful tail dragon prop.
Up until you get to Bend, where we'll all do a full stop landing at Bend Municipal. At which point, if you want to depart out of Bend and fly somewhere else, that is entirely up to you. That's the full scale of the event. It's just this quick little group flight that we're going to do to Bend, flying around the sister mountains, down to Waldo Lake, checking it out, and then following the highway back.
After that, I might do some other flight out of
straightforward on that. The
Bend
weather is
Municipal.
holding out right now, 0608 knots. The wind at Redmond, 10 miles scattered, 4,500. And down at Bend, the wind 230 at 13. So it's crazy how they're so close together, but the wind is completely almost 180 degrees different. But 10 miles and clear. It is low visibility over Sun River, so there is still going to be a little bit of that scud running that we're going to have to do probably at points during this event. But I think we're going to be able to hold out VFR okay if we do the real weather tonight. It looks like we kind of got a little bit lucky with that based on what the forecast was earlier. So I'm grateful for that. So I would say run real weather, test your skills. It's going to be a little bit of a scud when you get over to the highway here, it looks like, and there might be patches of the lower clouds when you get closer to the lake, but if you can find the lake, that's
I'm going to look up my own weather here.
Trying to find where's Waldo Lake. So
We could start with Sky
maybe a little bit of a challenge
Vector.
to find the lake tonight. So it's a little spice into it, if you will. I asked that you guys
So,
please
rain
do,
and
I
clouds,
know
apparently?
it's different now with VATSIM, with CRC and everything, but I still ask that you file a VFR flight plan. It's insignificant to the actual controller now because of CRC, but it looks good on VATSpy or VATPrism or whatever you use, so that everyone can see, hey, there's a whole group of people doing the exact same thing. We should check that out. Kind of helps to promote to not only General Aviation, but to promote the flying club as well there. And of course, we have the approval to use the real world CTAF. So when we get over to Bend Municipal,
Of course.
the real world CTAF at Bend is 123.0. So make sure you have 123.0 in the primary for the CTAF at Bend, and have 122.8 in your secondary if you do have a secondary radio, so that you can monitor that as well. Just in case.
I don't have a secondary radio. Not in this plane.
It's nice that we'll be able to use the real CTAF for that one. Otherwise, the big things to watch out for tonight, there is a lot of terrain obviously in the area between the sister mountains and a bunch of other stuff. With a little bit of a low ceiling here and there, the terrain is going to be a factor, so definitely want to pay attention. Keep your eyes on the sectional, but keep your eyes outside as well. Make sure you're not going to run into any mountains. And of course, for those that are new, if you haven't already, just a real quick, because I know there's a couple people in here that are doing their first event, just read through in the rules channel the event etiquette for me, please. That's going to kind of give you an idea of what we strive for here in terms of keeping a proper etiquette during events. And once again, thank you to Oliver, one of our own, for providing the ground at Redmond. It looks like ground is all we got for now. I don't see anybody connected up to the tower, but ground is fine. He'll get us over to runway 5 and we'll take care of the rest from there. And again, a little bit old school on this one. You guys are going to wait for me to take off first. So I'm November 124 Mike Charlie, as many of you know. For those who are new, that's my call sign. It's the one I pretty much always use for club events.
Yeah.
You're gonna wait for me to taxi out to runway 5
No, my
first.
preferred
I'm
controller.
gonna lead the conga line. Again, if you're flying a faster aircraft, please try to be towards the front of the line. If you're mid-range of the speed, you want to be towards the middle of the pack. And of course, if you're flying something low and slow, you're going to have to be a little bit patient and kind of hang back towards the end of the line, because we're trying to avoid passing as much as practical along the route. We want to try and stay in one nice little conga line here for the group flight this evening. And so that's what I have to say. Does anybody have any questions?
Apparently no.
No questions.
Cliff posted a question via text. He said, what altitude is recommended for this? It's a VFR, and because of the weather and because there might be a little bit of scun running with the ceilings and everything like that, there really is no recommended altitude. Basically, just don't
Yeah, that
crash.
TBM ain't supposed to be here.
Don't crash in any terrain is going to be kind of the theme of the night. And try your best to abide by the rules of, 500 feet above any object or building or person, all that. So there's really no set altitude. And again, because we're starting out going west, but eventually then going east, there's really nothing particular about that. Just maintain VFR. That's going to be the key to tonight, especially with the way that the weather kind of is around this area. Are there any other questions?
Can you pull the ATIS? I don't hear it on the radio. I think it might just be me probably.
So I pulled it via text. I don't know if I haven't tried to pull it via radio. I usually don't. I usually just pull it the text. I don't know if that's lazy or not, but
Kind of lazy in my
I
opinion,
pull
I'm
the
gonna be
text,
honest.
yeah, I just don't hear it on the radio. That's all.
looks like it's ATIS
One check, I
keyback.
can check.
Keyback? What?
Any other
Yeah,
questions?
4Zs, that's experimental.
Yeah, I know, about the,
This thing doesn't have an aircraft type.
plans, the VFR flight plans. They're not seeing them now, or what?
So with the new way that CRC works, when you file a VFR flight plan, it just shows up as it pretty much shows up as nothing now on the controller side. The only reason why that I still have you file it is because it does show up on like the data servers, like VATS5, VATPrism, and that's just a way for other aircraft to see like, hey, there's a group of guys doing this thing. It seems pretty cool. So that just becomes more of a look over here, look what's going on kind of thing now, just to kind of help promote ourselves a little bit. But in terms of the controller side, yeah, the VFR flight plans really don't mean anything now with the new VNAS system and CRC and all that.
I want to add to that. They do have one thing they function with. That's the remarks. I'm pretty sure remarks at least sometimes will appear to the controllers,
I
but
do think
seems
the
like not
remarks
always.
show up, yeah.
Quebec works for me.
All right, what's
All right,
the
any other
ATIS?
questions?
Got 119 to 0. My plane's. I should probably start the plane. Haven't done that yet.
All right, I'm gonna get us started. So again, if you guys could just patiently wait for me to get the taxi, get on over to runway 5 first. I'll lead the pack, and then again, organize yourselves in a way where the faster aircraft are towards the front and the slower aircraft are towards the back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait to call up
Obviously,
and
I
all
always
that.
put my faith in you guys to do that. Follow the etiquette, have some fun, try not to bend any airframes.
Also, one more on 123.0. Monitor 122.8 on your comm too.
Yes, that was mentioned. So 123.0 is the primary going into bend. Please monitor 22.8 on the
Just
second.
from like 5, advise on initial contact US Quebec.
Did you get a different mic?
All right, if there are no further,
I know
let's
it-
go ahead
Quebec
and
2356
get started.
Zulu, 10408, visibility more than 10. Scattered 4,500, scattered 6,000, temperature 3, dew point -1, altimeter 3003. Just from like 5, advise on initial contact US Quebec.
I'm good on all that.
Redmond is information Quebec 2356.
Yeah, well. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up all the weather. Also, turn my transponder on. Don't need to necessarily, or VFR. But you know, it's good to have that there. And weather. Of course, looked in Sky Vector, there was some clouds. But I also like to go to Meteo Blue. Now, they do some pretty good weather. We're like up somewhere in this area. I'm not too sure exactly where. Possibly, or oh yeah, so we're like east of Eugene, so it's somewhere in this area. If we go like 1,000 feet up, off the ground. Wind, I mean, it'll be somewhat crazy as we start going south. Of course, the data isn't going to be that high of resolution most of the time. Yeah, wind might, I mean, that's like west of the mountains though, right here. So it's mostly calm down here. Somewhat. And when it comes to satellite, we've got clouds everywhere. As you do. Oh shoot, that's a lot of... Ooh, that's... I didn't realize there was that weather coming here to Louisville. But apparently there is. But then I can look up clouds, low clouds, we can see where the low stuff is. A lot of low stuff, yep. We've just been crabbing here in the west coast past few days. Finally get to go up tomorrow. Oh, like go up and fly? That's nice. Yeah, so we're gonna have decent amount of clouds here. Like, we'll have to see how the sim handles it all and whatnot. Of course, there's different METARs you can kind of look at. It's apparently VFR there, marginal VFR at S21. Where the hell is that? Is that here? Oh yeah, S21. Then you've got the airport we're landing at, which is currently VFR. Apparently clear skies somehow. I don't know how the hell that works, but okay. And then another, oh, this one shows more accurate clouds.
Looks like we got a tower up now too.
Yeah, look at that, 124.5.
Oh, fantastic.
So I don't know what runway was it they suggested. I've already forgot. Quebec 5. Somehow visual runway 5. Well, I don't know where everyone else is, because I mean I spawned at one of the FBOs and I'm not seeing anyone else, because those right there, that's part of the scenery. Seems like everyone is up north here. Did I miss something that I was supposed to spawn up there? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Also, field elevation here, just in case there's... It's 3,000 feet, so... Density altitude could play a factor here. Besides all that, I'm about ready to go. I don't even need to cross a runway. All these people do. Noobs. Not really. Also, what the hell is it? This thing has got like a leopard pattern. Where the hell did that livery come from? Crazy. And of course, not all these aircraft are 100% correct just because of VATSIM auto matching. At least they're flying a Comanche.
My plane goes down.
They should be correct for me. Think. Plane died. That's not good. Okay, I should check my thing real quick. I don't think I have an alternator in this. Or at least the alternator just comes on its own. Oh yeah, and there's NOS in this plane. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm saying I don't think there is anything. Let's go get out of here. I gotta go back, put my frequency.
-1 altimeter 3003.
The correct thing, I had it changed. Just for here.
5320 Papa, Redmond ground, hello, runway 5, taxi at Charlie Alpha, cross runway 11
I'm going to, let's see, we'll just cut through the middle here.
5 at Charlie Alpha, 11 at Alpha. Nice use, Papa.
Our wing doesn't hit the Cessnas over here on the side. I think we're good. Just get out of the ramp here. Is this a hold short line? No.
Reverend Ground, good evening. This is Pilatus.
Pilatus.
Mike, we have information Quebec on board, sitting in the north ramp, looking to taxi for a VFR departure to the west. Pilatus 389 Julie, Mike, Reverend Ground, hello, runway 5, taxi to Charlie, Alpha, cross runway 1.
Yeah, he still has the same not so good mic, I'm gonna be honest.
Charlie, Alpha, cross 1 and Alpha 9 Julie, Mike.
Redmond Ground, November Tree 41 Sierra Whiskey, experimental at the South FBO Information Quebec, VFR westbound, please.
Terminal 341 Sierra Whiskey, Redmond Ground, Roger, call for taxi.
And we are ready for taxi, sir.
Okay, experimental 341 Sierra Whiskey, runway 5, taxi Bravo Alpha.
5 Bravo Alpha 1 Sierra Whiskey. You're supposed to give taxi clearance, you know, like, I'm wanting VFR, didn't ask for flight following or anything, so you just give taxi instructions, like, that's kind of how that's supposed to work. No, I don't have to call for taxi. You literally call them up, be like, hey, I'm at this location, I'm going here, and they give you your taxi instructions, because we're not doing flight following or anything like that.
Redmond Ground, Cirrus 4 Kilo Romeo.
Funny moment you've had, there's probably a bunch of things, bro.
VFR westbound with Quebec.
Cirrus 4 Kilo Romeo, Redmond Ground, runway 5, taxi via Charlie Alpha, cross runway 11 at Alpha.
Runway 5 via Charlie Alpha, cross 11 at Alpha, November 4 Kilo Romeo.
The scud run's gonna start
Number
right away.
531 Victor X-ray, connect Redmond Tower
Pretty much as soon as you get out west, about 10 miles.
4.5. Have a good night.
See this guy crossing up here.
Victor X-ray, thank you. Banshee 514 Delta Victor, connect Redmond Tower 124.5, yeah.
Thank you on the tower 124.5, 5 port up to Victor.
See what the ground controller says here about this.
Sentinel 341 Sierra Whiskey, hold short of Alpha.
Third of Alpha, 1 Sierra Whiskey. There he is. You saw it. Is it just a Skyhawk? No, that's a Pilatus. That's Pilatus. That's sleeveless.
Baron 8134 Quebec, Redmond Ground, thanks for Quebec, runway 5, taxi at Charlie Alpha, cross.
He could understand that? I couldn't understand that guy.
Terminal 341 Sierra Whiskey, pass sign, Comanche left to right on Alpha.
They were supposed to follow the Comanche for 1 Sierra Whiskey?
Sentinel 2, follow Comanche left to right on Alpha.
Yeah, follow Comanche on Alpha 1 Sierra Whiskey. It's right turn, but... Yeah, you
39 Juliet, Mike, connect Redmond Tower 124.5.
You get your lefts and rights mixed up, and we already know where we're going and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll be flying straight by the iPad today, because really, I don't know what this area looks like, and I have no nav equipment in this plane.
Gate 1, Hotel Uniform, Redmond Ground, runway 5, taxi at Charlie Alpha, cross runway 11 at Alpha.
5 via Charlie Alpha, cross 11 at Alpha, A1 Hotel Uniform.
I don't remember if this plane has lighting, like internal lighting.
532 Sierra Papa, connect Redmond Tower 124.5, yep.
I have to change the time of day.
Channel 341 Sierra Whiskey, connect Redmond Tower 124.5, yep.
24-5, 1 Sierra Whiskey.
Redmond Tower, November 532 Sierra Papa on Alpha.
Number 5, 32 Sierra Papa, Redmond Tower, return.
Redmond Tower, experimental tree 41 Sierra Whiskey bound the Comanche on Alpha.
Number 341 Sierra Whiskey, Redmond Tower, return. Nora 26 Romeo Romeo, frequency change approved.
Roids are gonna make
Tower, November 389 Juliet Mike, pulling short of runway 5.
Nora 389 Juliet Mike, Redmond Tower, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, November 389 Juliet Mike.
Alright, I thought this thing had some form of lighting.
November
But I guess
26
not.
Romeo Romeo, frequency change approved.
Two 6 Romeo, you probably just already went over to Unicom. You're technically allowed to do that once you clear the Delta. I don't know if he was or not, though. Yeah, I guess we'll just use the headlamp here. Or I'm just gonna change time of day. Headlamp ain't really worth it. If I'm flying the entire time. Oh, and I'm not even on real time anyways. That's real time. We'll pull it back a couple hours.
November 532 Sierra Papa, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Runway 5, takeoff, runway 526.
Right towards the front, you're slow. I thought a bunch of people already took off. There's already been a bunch. And you know, I was ready to go, you know. I even took my time getting ready to go, but this plane doesn't take much. And like, I'll be out of people's way and stuff. I'll give way to them.
531 Victor X-ray, frequency change approved.
Hey, going to Unicom 521 Victor X-ray, thank you.
Number 514 Delta Victor, frequency change approved.
Alright, 514 Delta Victor, going to CTAF. We'll see you.
November 3410 Whiskey, runway 5, clear for takeoff, left turn on course.
5 clear for takeoff, left turn on course 10 whiskey.
just have to be. No, because in the spread.
Up, my tail got up before I thought it would. Because of these clouds. Okay, we're straighten up first. Now let's go.
No.
Now we're good. There we go.
November 389 Juliet Mike, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 9 Juliet Mike.
Yep, Tokyo drifting.
November 4 Kilo Romeo, Redmond Tower, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Runway 5, clear for takeoff. November 4 Kilo Romeo.
Bro, this tower controller is being very efficient. I like it.
And 4 Kilo Romeo, you can turn left on course.
Left turn on course approved. 4 Kilo Romeo.
Alright, we're set. Giving people freaking change approved. Yeah, you don't need to, but he's doing it anyways.
Redmond Tower, good evening. Husky 81 Hotel uniform, short of 5, ready to go in sequence.
Let's get 1 Hotel uniform, Redmond Tower, Roger.
Okay, I see another guy over there. So you know what? I'll go outside of him. Because he's gonna turn, like, you know, southbound eventually. I'm gonna go to the outside of him.
4 Quebec, runway 5, clear for takeoff, left turn on course. That came in as just static.
I am very much in the scud.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that guy. He came out of nowhere. What the hell? Okay, well, that wasn't great. I mean, we kind of have visual separation now.
6,000 feet, but I don't think that's going to be it.
This time above them.
6 now and I'm in the clouds a bit.
Yeah, it's a bare minimum plane, yeah.
Clouds. It's exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to be all over my GPS on this one. I'm going to need some help tonight.
Let's gate 1 hotel uniform, left turn on course, runway 5, clear for takeoff. Left turn, runway 5, clear for takeoff, gate 1 hotel uniform.
Yeah, so if you notice, I'm going a bit more north than most of these guys. Just so, you know, they pass out below me and stuff.
Oh yeah, I have to take the autopilot off. I gotta... Pretty close to the ground here.
Autopilot, wish I had one of those.
And it is snowing too, where I'm at. This is gonna be fun.
Is it enough to where we should have brought a plane with anti-ice?
Kinda?
Yeah, we have bit off a lot to chew here.
I'm in the Cody, so I have some synthetic vision and a little bit of de-ice.
Norm 7875, back go, Redmond Tower, Roger.
Definitely sim flying.
I'm just in experimental tail dragger. I ain't got nothing extra.
Runway 5, number 1.
Charlie Golf
you'll just
Lima
have to
Whiskey
fly 50
X-ray,
feet off the
Redmond
deck,
Tower,
it'll be
runway
fine.
5, clear for takeoff, left turn on course.
If I need to land, this thing can land anywhere. It's got big old bush tires.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray.
That is the nice thing about those planes.
You just look out the window and they're just there.
Now, I'm probably 800, 1,000 above AGL, and I can see the terrain, just, you know, barely, so you guys will be able to navigate with weather.
Yep, not even, what is that even called? A CDI needle at all? Anything like that? We don't need those. Just gonna go over there, see those mountains there. I think that's the right mountains. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's the wrong ones. We gotta keep going. Oh, it's the ones way out there. You see that? Right off the nose. That's where we're headed. We'll wrap around them from the north. It's kind of funny. Over on VATSPY here. I'm definitely a bit more north than everyone.
Whiskey Bravo is holding short runway 5, ready for departure. November 741 Whiskey Bravo, Redmond Tower, runway 5, clear for takeoff, left turn on course.
So I just gotta hand fly this thing the whole way. If I need to, I can use the NOS.
November 741 Whiskey Bravo, Redmond Tower, turn left on course, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
A little bit of turbulence there.
Turn left on course, clear for takeoff, runway 5, 741 Whiskey Bravo, thanks.
It's kind of funny. I still have more throttle available I could use. Like this thing usually goes up to like 6,500
okay in
RPM.
the sim, don't think I would have done this in real life by any stretch of the imagination kind of flight.
I mean, I know 5,500 isn't really good for this direction of flight, but whatever. Actually, that might be the wrong mountain I'm pointed towards. I think that is. I'm just gonna stay up a little higher so that people don't hit me or anything. See one guy back behind us. Maybe two. There's two. I'll go ahead and change the Unicom there. Yeah, I'm going towards the wrong place. I'm just gonna go ahead and descend down to like 4,500 and go under these clouds. And also, I updated this plane because they apparently put an update out. I'm not sure if they really did or not. But like, this thing used to have 4 blades, now it only has 3. That's a little disappointing. Actually, let me check. Maybe there is another update for it or something. They haven't updated in a while, but then they were working on some new stuff for it. It's from Got Friends, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they got a new helicopter out. A new freeware helicopter. That was kind of funny. Where is Savage Gravel? Right there. Oh, and then they made the Savage Carbon only have 2 blades. What the heck?
Yeah.
Dumb. Halfway to LAX with your 7, 600, 300 under hour left. Nice. I assume that's X-plane, right? Yeah, there's a couple guys back there behind me. I don't see everyone else that is supposed to be somewhat near me. And if Sleeveless wasn't so fast up there, you know, I'd be like, hey bro, we should come forward. Actually, he's not that bad. He's out there. Or his speed is fine. He's just ahead of me by a bunch. By 8 miles. There ain't no way I'm making that up. Probably use all my nitrous to get there. So yeah, some of these mountains up here were supposed to go around. Not this one. That looks like Black Boot or something like that. It says on the chart. I'm supposed to go to the ones that are like way off to the right here. There's like several mountains out here. Wait, it says that is lava out there, huh? And usually a wilderness area, they'll tell you to fly, you know, 2,500 feet above the ground if you can. It's like a recommendation, not a requirement. I'm just watching for planes. Up, I think I see one guy, maybe. No, it's an airport beacon. Not a plane. You know, when you're in a VFR plane like this, gotta keep your head on a swivel. And technically, it wouldn't have ADS-B out, so people wouldn't be able to see you. I mean, you could probably install one in this. Maybe. Also, my stick is shaking there because of the rumble of the plane.
I guess that's Mount Bachelor ski area there on the left. Looks like they got snow.
Yep.
I don't know if weather even working, because they're talking about snow. Wait, there's snow. I was about to say, they're talking about snow, and I'm not seeing it. I guess the tip of this mountain didn't get colored white. Trying to be down at 4,500. My altitude is not holding it the greatest. Use iPads, Tratus for awareness. Well, I have the iPad thing here.
Yeah, I mean you can get under it once you get through the pass there, but yeah, it was pretty low.
But I can't show VATSIM traffic on it, or even just sim traffic in general. I don't know how to do that. If I even can, I really have no idea. I mean, you know, theoretically it'd be one of these things here. I don't think really any of them work, because it would have to work with this program, which, I mean, it apparently does traffic there. I just don't know how you get it to pick it up. Or if I was like nothing today from Columbus, bro, you should have told me. I could have gone and controlled for you. I had time today. I could have done that. That's not Rickenbacker, or is that LCK? I think that's Rickenbacker, right? No, that is... What is LCK? I recognize that, but where? Oh, that is Rickenbacker. I thought it was different. Controlling tomorrow? Not tomorrow, but, I mean, not like on a stream or anything, but on Wednesday I always am. For this, if I go hit, like, Strauch's thing. Failed to connect, okay. I mean, all of these, it's not really gonna work with the Sims, yeah. None of them really are. By the way, first, how you doing? I assume you're someone that's already been in the stream here. Unless you just happen to get that name. So I keep climbing, that's not supposed to be it. Yeah, there's
an airport called Flying Alpaca.
I drag like a device over there. No, I don't know how to do that. Whatever. They fly to PIA. But for controlling, where is? I'm not even sure where that is. Of course, it's somewhere. I can't control there. I'm trying to aim for like this mountain pass right here. Right ahead of me. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, but I can't control Peoria. Like if you see where CMI is, I can't control that, but that's like the edge of like the center of control airspace that I'll be doing kind of. If you go over on Sky Vector, hopefully my plane doesn't crash while I'm trying to, actually I can do it like this. And then you hit like world low. You can find lines like this around. And that's the border of the different Arctics. I can do Indianapolis, you know, they have a pretty big outline thing here. I think the border goes over to, that's St. Louis. Yeah, the border goes to right there. North-south. And all the way over to the east, it borders DC. Right there. And I could even control the Memphis Arctic area, you know, over here on the charts. There's a border of it right there. Indianapolis and Memphis too. They do border each other. You know, like down to the south. Where's the border? And you got some of it here. With Atlanta. Yeah, you can just go on the map. You can find the borders and stuff there. This is gonna be a bit of scud around here. I mean, I could wrap around over there maybe, but I don't know about this. We'll have to scud run it. See how this works, if it does work. I mean, over there looks maybe clearer? Maybe. It's a big maybe. We're supposed to stay at least 500 AGL. I don't know where 500 AGL is. I have no idea. Can I show that on the tablet? Oh, it's not updating any of the data. Oh, you know what? I accidentally closed the program that sends the data over. Whoops. There we go. Well, there's altitude, but yeah, no AGL. I guess it'd be kind of hard for it to measure that in real life, at least. I am not keeping this steady at all. a little clearer this way. Hydrate in a second. Well, I'm trying not to hit a mountain. And it's raining too. How you doing, Erneating? We've been here in a little bit, I feel like. Meanwhile, I'm just scudburning and trying not to crash my plane. Forgot to hydrate. Oh, what the heck. I mean, we're technically maintaining VFR, barely. You wouldn't do this in real life. What do you mean, am I okay? Just trying to avoid the clouds. Oh, it's very turbulent down here. Like you're dying? What? What are you talking about? I'm just trying to make it to this mountain pass of all this turbulence. Also, Simaware, it only updates every like 3 minutes, bro. Go use VATSPY or something. You know, where it updates like every 30 to 60 seconds on those applications. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. What the hell? A lot of just, I guess this is almost ice glaciers at this point that we're seeing down there. Avoid the cloud and don't crash. I'm trying my best here. Turbulence is not helping.
OMG, the clouds around the first mountain.
Yeah.
I'm like low down in that first pass, just trying to not die to the turbulence.
Yeah, this Kodiak's getting tossed around like a cub. I can imagine how the cubs are getting tossed around.
Yeah, that's basically me. I'm basically in a cub. I mean, it's not exactly a cub.
Cubbish.
Yeah, it's cubbish. It climbs better than a cub, I'll tell you that. I'm supposed to go over this way, I think. And then a needing, of course, making it snow there. It's definitely not weather you'd want to fly in real life. Why the hell is there just a oh, there's a road. It's like, why is there a random cut in the snow? Yeah, it goes from grass and dirt to snow real quick getting into the mountains. Yeah, it's definitely snow there. And I have more cloud up ahead of me. I still have my at least 3 mile visibility though. Sure, none of my lights are on. Now they are. Forgot to turn them on earlier. I almost failed the takeoff. I'm climbing, aren't I? Yeah, somewhat. Trying to stay above the ground. There's a car. I'm trying to keep the speed, you know, relatively low. I don't want to be too quick with all the turbulence. Oh, there's like a little house or something there. Oh, rainbow. I'm not seeing anyone else behind me. Maybe I'm taking the wrong route. I'm not even sure. I think people probably head closer up to... Actually, there's no clouds up there. I'm gonna go that way. Go towards the mountain. I got oxygen on board, right? One sky vector here. Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to go that low down on the mountain pass, but I kind of had to because the clouds. Well, apparently you're supposed to go almost right next to the mountain here. Well, there's clouds. Does it snow in Louisville? Sometimes. I think it flurried the other day while we were over in Nashville. But didn't get to see the snow. Keep her climbing. Kind of crazy. I'm not seeing any other aircraft. Oh, I have ice on my... Damn it. Is there an outside air temperature on this? No, I don't think so. But yeah, I've got ice on my window. Oh shit, that's not good. Gotta get through this about as quick as I can. I am icing up. And descend down here. Oh, there's an aircraft. Oh shit. Got a visual on you. Not gonna crash, we're just getting hit by a lot of turbulence. Crazy. Oh, there's like 4 of us bunched up around this area. I think I have 2 Sierra Papa there off my side. Lost track of that guy. That turbulence, you think? What? Not seeing that guy anymore. Lost him. I see him at all. Probably should. Oh, there's windshield de-ice? I didn't realize that. Okay. Gonna help at all? Thought that was like carbute there. Yeah, this is a lot of turbulence here. And I think that windshield de-ice has worked its magic. I don't see that guy that was next to me. We just passed. Apparently that one's called South Sister right there. There's north, middle, and south. Then Waldo Lake, we still have a good 20 miles till we get there. Yeah, I still don't see anyone else. They're out there somewhere, but I don't see them. I could turn a little bit more to the
123.0 for the CTAF at Ben. 123.0.
Oh shoot, there's already a few people that already, there's a Kodiak and some Piper? Not exactly sure. P46T. Obviously the T's probably turbo. Hey, more bumpiness, yay. I mean, you know, this is probably a flight sim issue, me just not being able to see anyone. Even though they're within a couple miles at least. I see no one.
Hey Mike, this was very fitting about Where's Waldo. I poked myself out of the clouds finally and see the lake.
But you've been in the clouds?
Traffic. Traffic.
Yeah, as soon as I went around the first mountain, I was in clouds and precipitation.
Yeah, I was scud running and I was like down probably less than 500 feet and I was fine. Yeah, I don't got no TCAS in this plane.
My sim insists everything's fine.
I mean, I must have live weather, right? Yeah, just not time. Something I gotta do that I always forget to is turn on like this smoothing thing the track IR has. Because there has been times where I'm sitting here trying to, you know, move the aircraft and stuff, and I guess my monitor shakes, and it still kind of does it, it seems. Yeah, it still does it. Trying to use like the smoothness thing to make it so it doesn't do that as much. That clouds up here, jeez. I'm gonna be able to make it. The Waldo Lake? I don't know. I'm gonna try and scud run it through like here. See if this does anything. Yeah, there's clouds here, jeez. The frozen pieces of lake. Ooh, that one's almost completely frozen. Because theoretically, you want to keep your at least 3-mile visibility. And, you know, being a little lower usually helps with that, usually. Almost thinking this one might not, though. We'll have to see. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and stay close to the right wall. If I need to, we can turn back around.
Is that terminal building accurate for Bend? I feel like I'm in Bhutan.
Probably not, but it is pretty fancy.
HC can't see you anyways? Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is like getting thicker as I go into this. Yeah, I don't trust this. We're turning around. Thought maybe that would work, but no. Gator? I didn't even know 757 Spy had that. Had that emote. And again, I don't know all his stuff, to be honest. I don't watch him enough to know a lot of that. He likes gators? Oh, of course he does. And I assume he does make the distinction between alligators and crocodiles. Only one in Florida. Alright, guess I'm just gonna go back out towards this way. Not make a right until I need to. I mean, I could probably get up and be above the clouds, maybe? The plane could do it, I think. You'd need to be on oxygen, though. If this was real life and you were the pilot.
Hey guys, don't forget to put yourself for attendance when you guys are done flying.
Really likes his attendance stuff. I mean, there's like no way I'm gonna be able to turn right here. Maybe? I mean, actually, I can see way out that way. Go that way. I can see a decent ways out here. Wait, what the hell? There's, what is his name? Flyboy 3 Charlie Kilo there. He's a VATSIM controller that sometimes streams. He's playing Minecraft right now, bro. I gotta hate those sneezes. I better not hit these trees, that would suck. But we don't need to ground loop this tail dragger here. Ooh, that's a pretty cool canyon over here to the right. That's something I would have gone through if there wasn't a cloud right there. Alright, getting somewhat close to that Waldo Lake up here. How many miles we got? 6 miles. Where the hell is this lake even? This thing is like way out here. Guess it's like over this mountain or something? Probably all frozen. Oh no, that's probably it right there. Just all frozen. Wonder if I could land on it. Probably not the best idea. Like frozen on another streamer doing the flight. I don't know why. Actually, no, it's not frozen. It just looked like it from far away.
Older like trash. Not crap food. Remember 7075 touch and go on the lake.
Touch and go on the lake. It's like freaking cold. Yeah, it's cold. You didn't see the ice on my window earlier when I was going around the mountains? I mean, yeah, that's cold. You know, I gotta try and go down and like drag a wheel in the water or something. Actually, maybe with this turbulence is not the best idea. It's gonna get low. Kind of maybe stay along the coast here. I don't know where this other guy is that's gonna do a touch and go. Yeah, I don't trust it with this wind getting this low. Oh, this is definitely a crosswind here. Oh, he's over there.
I'm not liking the wind at our destination.
Say again?
I haven't even looked up the wind. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna stay to the left side of this mountain here. We're just kind of doing a big circle around the lake. See one guy out there. See anyone else around? I've lost track of that other guy. That cub that he was announcing himself as. Don't see him anymore. Anyways, where are we supposed to head after this? We're supposed to head out east. To get towards the tip of the lake right there. Until I hit a highway. And take that north to our destination. I have to scud run over some more clouds. Man, this is a hell of a crosswind. Now, I really should look up the weather at the destination here. We got 220 at 11 gusting 18, and there's runways 16 and 34. So that'll probably be a runway 16 landing. think. So southbound. Go into a downwind. Alright, now I'm gonna start the eastbound turn. All I have is this little ball compass down here to tell me I'm going east. Or if I'm going east.
Make sure you guys put your attendance in the attendance channel when you land.
We'll do that when we get there. You're rushing us. Jeez. Anyone back behind me or around me or anything? Oh. Be back into Columbus tomorrow? Nice. What time will that be? Where's this road? It should be up here somewhere. I'm probably on like... Or I'm probably downwind right now. What's my ground speed? At 100 feet? Yeah, we're definitely downwind. Oh gosh, bourbon. Definitely downwind, 145 knot ground speed. And I'm going like 110, 115. Airspeed. That's a lot. Columbus, Peoria, 10. I'm probably not even gonna wake that early. Someone that sleeps, or that that stays awake late and then sleeps in. So I'm about more than halfway between the lake and the road we're going to. And I'm climbing again. Would you look at that?
Yeah, where are you?
Don't go in the clouds, come on. If I had a passenger in the back, they probably wouldn't like all this banking and yawing I'm doing. I think I do. Hey, Lester, yeah, I probably won't be on Columbus tomorrow because I do have a guy I'm doing a training thing with tomorrow. You know, since now I'm officially a mentor in ZID, I've got someone I'm training. He's a cool guy. He like last controlled in 2016, 2017, I think. So, you know, of course he doesn't remember a lot of the stuff. And we've gone through, you know, 4 or 5 different versions of the 7110.65 since he last controlled, so there's definitely been some differences there that I've had to point out to him. He's only had 1 training session so far, but you know, he picked it up somewhat quick. Apparently he'll be really good at ground because he, I forgot what app it is you can get on your phone. But it's basically like a full flight sim on your phone. I think I tried it once, but you had to like pay for a bunch of planes. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't remember what it was called, but apparently he does that and he does ATC on there. Hopefully his phraseology won't become screwed up because of that. Apparently you don't give like IFR clearances over there, you just go fly. Or you give them taxi instructions and stuff. What is it? Louisville to LAX, almost 4.5 hours. But it's the same as Chicago to Ontario as well, probably because of en route winds. You know? Probably why. Go look it up here. Yeah, definitely because of en route winds. Sure, I'm not gonna crash here or anything. But is the animation gonna load? There it is. Look at that. So you get more of that headwind going from Louisville. And apparently I'm almost over the road. Yeah, I kind of see it here. There's a lot of people behind me. And you got 33 Foxes doing his thing in his 170. Usually he flies a 172. I mean, I guess his home simulator is kind of set up for any of those. Alright, so is this the road or is that the road? The one on the left? Nope. The one on the right looks a little bigger of a road. We'll follow that one. I think after this I want to go fly the Learjet somewhere, but where is the question? Like, who's online on VATSIM here? Indy Center's not online. Oh, I see someone on Midway Tower I might go fly with. Maybe do some pattern work over there or something. That might be fun. Or even I could go over to Austin. Looks like they have someone training on approach. They're still there when I'm done with this flight. Oh no, the highway's over here on the right. Yeah, so those could be a few options for where to fly. So Austin, Midway. Not seeing too much else around. Oh, possibly. Oh, never mind. Never mind, not possibly. Let's say someone's training on LA Center, but no, it's two different positions there. Following the road. This turbulence is all over the place, bro. Actually, if I turn off FS Realistic, or if I pause it, how bad is it without it? I mean, yeah, the plane's shaking around a bunch, then I turn on FS Realistic, and the camera starts shaking a bunch, yes. Probably about right. No one behind me. Yep, nothing. Alright, I gotta change to 1230. That's the CTAF frequency up here. And for these virtual USA Flying Club events, we use the real frequencies.
Traffic, number 152, Delta Charlie, we are clear, runway 16 then.
Send traffic message to your pop-up, that's short final, 16 landing, 17%.
So I think this was, yeah.
Traffic, Charlie Golf Lane with X-ray, 7 miles to the south, inbound for runway 16.
Thanks for stopping by tonight. Have a great night.
Actually, is it left or right traffic? It is right patterns on all the runways, I think. It says RP, but doesn't say runway.
Beaver 7233 Hotel is 4 miles south of the airport. Incoming for a fly over the runway.
And what? He just leaves off on that.
Send traffic, Comanche Chooster Papa, vacated at the active sat Alpha 4. Correct.
I think it's right traffic. Let's open that facility thing here. Bunch of helicopter training, glider operations, geese, other wildlife. This is getting some crazy here. Actually was marked by reflectors, light training, VOR unusable. Calm wind, runway 16. We ain't got calm wind right now.
Bend traffic, Beaver 7233 Hotel is joining the right downwind for runway 16 on a 45. Benton.
Yeah, I don't see anything about that right pattern thing. Still doing a right pattern? Because it says RP. And I think that's what everyone else is doing, looking at VATSPY. This turbulence is crazy. Airport elevation is about 3,500. I got 3,000 feet to lose. Luckily, it's not too difficult in this plane. Just pull the throttle back and descend at almost 2,000 feet a minute. Bend traffic, experimental tree 41 Sierra Whiskey 7 miles southwest for the right downwind to 16 full stop bend.
Bend traffic, Beaver 7233 Hotel is turning base, runway 16. Bend.
Bend traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima with X-ray joining right base runway 16 bend.
Yep, everyone else sees the right traffic, that's good. And while me, I'm basically to the 45 to the downwind. I don't see the field yet.
Bend traffic, Beaver 7233 Hotel is turning final, runway 16, bend.
It's somewhere out there. My flaps up? Yeah, just had to make sure. Because I did bring them down earlier to get low to the water. Memphis Center's online, yeah.
Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima with X-ray turning right base runway 16 bend.
Yeah, for Memphis, it's not exactly a person that I know, though. Whenever I just go randomly fly, I try to make it people that I know, or maybe someone that's training that could use the traffic. Unless I'm actually trying to do something specific. A pretty cool thing right there. Got a little, like, walking path, I guess, up to the top? Or something? Driving path? That's probably a car thing there. Up, I see aircraft. Don't necessarily see the runway though. Bend traffic, experimental 1 Sierra Whiskey enter in the 45 of the right downwind to 16 bend.
Bend traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima with X-ray final runway 16 bend.
Obviously they can see it, I can't see it.
7233 Hotel is clear, runway 16, bend.
Right there. This is more of a 90 than a 45. And there's no one that I can see on my ass right now. So I'm good just to slow the hell down, maybe even do a short approach.
Following 97 north, 5,000, we're going to come in right downwind red base for stop.
I'm gonna keep it real tight to the airport here.
Charlie Golf Lima with X-ray going this bend.
Oh, that sucks. Bend traffic, experimental 1 Sierra Whiskey, right downwind, 16 bend. Actually, that means I can make a short approach. Unless someone's on the runway. or something. It was probably just not a good approach for them. Because I don't see anyone over there. And since they went around, short right base for me. Bend traffic, experimental 1, Sierra Whiskey B in the numbers, making a short right base, full stop bend. Really a short base, but it's close enough.
Bend traffic, Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, right crosswind, runway 16, bend.
It's somewhat of a short base there. Close enough.
Bend traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, right downwind, runway 16, bend.
There we go, we made it. Now I just gotta not have the plane tip over on me. That'd be great. Exit right, left or right? We'll exit right. There's hangars over there. And I don't see the... Damn it, I don't see the traffic out there.
And bend traffic, 9152, that's Charlie. We're taxiing out to do a couple of patterns. Runway 16, Alpha, bend traffic.
Bend traffic is from 6 Bravo, taxiing behind Northwest Desert.
Who's this?
Charlie and Alpha, from traffic partners, from the 167.
Trying to get clear. But this plane is struggling. I'm about to hit that sign. Of course I am, yep. Bend traffic, experimental 1 Sierra Whiskey clear 16 bend. Bro, my tail is literally lifting up because of the crosswind right now. That's crazy. I gotta take it real slow. Like no flaps or anything either.
Bend traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, turning right base, runway 16, bend.
That's how you take a tail dragger into the parking spot. Is use your brakes to turn it. There we go. Tail wheel's right on the line. Those two are right on the line. We're set.
Bend
There's
traffic,
a
Skyhawk
Baron.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, final, runway 16, bend.
Or it could just be a Seneca or something too. I think that model matches to that. Anyways, we're off. And that's gonna keep wobbling for some reason. That's weird. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Could a CRJ 550 land here? I don't know about that one. Or maybe. In longest runway, 3,459 feet. So you... I mean, probably not if this crosswind, that'd probably be a bit tough. You'd have to land like right on the numbers, you know? Or even before the numbers, maybe. But as close as you could before the numbers.
Bend traffic, number 152, that's Charlie, landing up behind the landing Cessna, runway 16 for right traffic pattern, bend traffic.
Bro, there's a bunch of aircraft around the Austin area right now, probably because that guy's doing his training. We've got a TBM doing something. Who knows what? We've got Jude doing something in a Mustang. Vision Jet doing a thing. Guy at the Doggy 6. Hey, Juliet X-Ray in a Citation Mustang. I think the C510 is a Mustang, right? Pretty sure it is. SR22 doing some stuff. You know, I'm gonna go up here to Midway though. In what plane? I want to take the Learjet actually. Right, where even is the Learjet in my list? Not even sure. There it is. And then screw, we go fly Voyager. The 750, make it a little easier on me. Instead of the 530. And then which FBO do I spawn it at? I don't even remember which ones are which. So you've got Atlantic down here. Nope, we're going Atlantic. I was about to say Signature up a little farther, but over here's better. Signature's rich people stuff. I ain't got that. Got that money. And then where am I gonna fly? Preferably not westbound. That would take a while. Could go to Indianapolis or even just down to Louisville. Yeah, I might do Louisville. There's a somewhat high chance a controller will sign on. There we go. Slant Lima. It's gonna load. Oh, they did update the Learjet, so hopefully it didn't break. Oh, and I gotta put down my arrival time in the flying club. Sierra Whiskey, we arrived 0210. Put a little bit of time on that. There we go. Filled in. Ah, part of the wing is broken. I'm gonna go report that to Voyager there. Good delivery.
Getting chaotic.
It looks like I'm not flying the Voyager livery at least. Sucks. Yeah, I'm main menu. Just gonna go use one of the default ones. Oh. Apparently the DATM from Memphis. Put in his resignation. Dang it. Didn't know the guy that much, to be honest, but I mean, he seemed like he was a cool guy. That's disappointing there. Anyways, livery. Not Voyager. I need GT and 750. Few of them here. I think it's this that I need. I don't need the TDS one. Go with this guy. Nope, over here. You know what? While this loads up, I'll be right back for a restroom break, even though it's going to load real quick. Alright, made it back. Looks like the livery's working too, that's good. So I'm gonna go file a quick flight plan. Usually they're not too complicated out of Chicago. Usually. That keyword right there. Usually not crazy. Got Lima. Actually, let me go grab the Voyager copy pasta that I use. There's that. We're gonna go up to... How long is this flight? Guess I should actually look up a flight plan first. I'm gonna use SimBrief, I'm not gonna file using it though. Got Voyager 341. I don't think that really matters. Midway, Louisville. Let me go ahead and connect so ATC knows I'm there. And we are in a Learjet. There's not 25, but there. Or no, there's not. I did the wrong one. I just realized that. Must be Learjet 35 that I sign in with. I usually just select, let's do 25. You know, that one theoretically, I guess, would have less fuel capacity and all that. So the number should work out well for the 35. That's my assumption there. Thought I was gonna sneeze. Anyways, flight plan. To Louisville. Ramsey, Friesen 5. Sounds good to me. I'll go copy paste that in the flight plan window. Route. Got that. We're going KMDW to SDF. Departure time doesn't really matter, but I'll put it in there anyways. Let's go 45. That should work out. Time and route. I'd put, you know, this thing goes pretty quick. I don't know the exact speed. If we're going up to 410, apparently couldn't compute stuff. Yeah, actually, that's probably not 410. Probably gonna go. Let's go 39. Still can't compute it, but that's all right. I'll put in 39. Speed, I have no. This is true airspeed though, so let's put in like 460 or something. And the rest of this should be fine. I'll go file it. And we'll probably get a PDC. At least that's what I assume. Usually what they like to do here in Chicago. Unless this particular person sees who I am, they're like, I'll wait for him. Oh yeah, I forgot the battery. My physical battery switch doesn't work in this plane. Forgot about that. And I'll go into here, gotta set up for a jet. There's that. Mostly set. I got 2-engine jet. That's what I call my thing. Get a couple light switches on, even though the plane's not on yet. Oh, the real question is, does the tablet work now? Last I tried the tablet, it glitches out. Doesn't seem to save your settings though. What the heck's going on? Is it just me, or is the... It's probably FS Realistic is making it shake back and forth a little bit. 40 miles till you land in LA. Alright, so about the length of the normal, like, local, or the ILS approach there, I guess. GPU. Yeah, this seems to work a bit better now. Yeah, and it doesn't black out when I go to this screen anymore. Nice. We'll turn on all the passengers. Apparently you can't have certain people on board for some reason? Okay. There's a PDC. Kinda scared me. As usual. Your planet is having an earthquake? Yeah, it's because there's, I guess, a bunch of wind around? Status here, what we got? It's 13 knots? Yeah, that's not exactly the greatest. Let's see if I can fix that. So that would be... General turbulence, maybe? No, wind ambience. Movement. Turn that way down. Wind sound. I mean, I think I have the sound maybe turned off. Like, globally. Just all luggage. We're getting out of here heavy, I guess. You know what I'm putting a little more than 50% fuel. Oh, and that brought the center of gravity way back.
Sucks.
I think. Oh, there's all that. Go start the plane. The battery. Inverters. Need some of these. Heat, probably good idea to turn that on. Stall warning, that's on. Seatbelts come on. Don't need, come on. Don't need you right now. It looks like they gave me as a file, that's good. What? I thought I chose the version that has the 750. I guess I didn't. Somehow. Alright. I'll have to manually type in some stuff. Change that. We'll change this. Up to about there, I think. Then I gotta start programming this. Actually, I'll turn on an engine so I don't burn out the battery. Well, I'm also gonna sit here and do all this. Midway. Dent. Alright, fuel. What's going on in the engine? Darcy. Dregs. And Donvey. Go procedures. Arrival. That's not the right airport. Does this? Likes to do it sometimes. And we're doing the freezing, whatever it is. Freezing 5. I don't know why I keep thinking it's 6. Ramsey. What runway should we expect? 17 left. Oh, what? Did it get rid of my thing? No, it's okay. It just decided it didn't like me. SDF. Reason. Ramsey. 7 left, load. There we go. That should be everything. So I'll get the other engine started. All stuff. So what are we squawking? We're squawking 3143. Our fuel should be on. Yep, looks like it is. We are 3143. Altitude reporting, mode C. 390, we're going up to reset departure, climb and maintain 3000. We'll go pick up the ATIS. You guys can't see on the thing on the tablet. 13275.
You have information calls.
5.2 for the tower.
Midway Airport ATIS information calls 0153 Zulu. Wind 100 at 13. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,900 broken. 10,000 overcast. Temperature 3. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3000. ILS runway 4 right approach in use. Landing and departing runway 4. Notices to air mission. Aircraft should operate mode C on all taxiways and runways. Turbojet departures maintain 250 knots until advised by a PC. VFR departures indicate type, field location, and requested heading. Read may call runway hold short instructions and altitude assignments. Runway 31 right, runway 13 left closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information calls.
Find it on controller? What? Yes, we'll go over and hold short of Yankee 3. Work out for me. Before we take off, heading, put it to 047, even though they'll probably give us like a left or right turn. I think it's left they give you. But, you know, I still pre-select runway heading there. Also put the course in there too. Go 47, right 100. All right, well, I'm just gonna ignore that. That's cheating if I put that in early. Not really. No, it's not really. If someone flies here enough, they probably know all the stuff. How you doing, Ash? Though. Fast. Just a light. Okay, just a light comes on. Interesting. Oh, do I have separate course needles? Oh, I guess I do. Standard. Yeah, I know it's standard. I know. So if someone flies here enough, they'll know it all. I think I'm ready to go. Both engines started. Yes, gotta check that sometimes. We'll go ahead and arm that up there. Get heading. Speed will be in the air. Altitude select will be armed. That should all be good. Any weather out there? I guess a little bit, maybe. Go ahead and turn this on. Not on weather to see stuff. I'm about ready to go. We're gonna totally run over that person. They're in our way. Flaps. Set flaps. Parking brake off. I'm ready to go. Oh shit, I forgot this planet, I swear. Steer lock. You gonna work for me this time? Come on. There we go, it works. Yeah, they're just gonna get sucked up in the engine there. Yeah, Midway Tower, Voyager 3, 41 Atlantic Short, Yankee 3, information golf for taxi.
Voyager 341, Midway Tower, runway 4 right, taxi via Yankee.
All right by Yankee, Voyager 341. Alright, here we go. No one off our right. Off the left. We got fancy taxiway signs because the payware add-on that I paid like 6 pennies for somehow got away with doing that. I don't know why you could do that, but I was able to get away with that. I had like a discount thing and then some it was already on discount anyways too. Then I had some like rewards points or whatever.
Voyager 341, turn right, heading 100, runway 4 right, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, 1004 right, cleared for takeoff, Voyager 341. Yeah, let's go. Actually, the lights, wait. I can't just use my physical hardware for those. Because I don't have some special software that you need to like bind them or something. And then my tablet's taking a second up. There it goes, taking a second to update there. Sucks that Ash can't be on approach, because I know they're training for approach there for a bit. Over in Oakland. Go full power. Don't get killed by the crosswind. Oh, that's a bump. What the hell? Gear up. Got it a week ago. Oh, okay. What, you moved to Chicago? I didn't realize that's where you moved. I knew you did move, but I didn't know where. Speed, although it doesn't really matter there. You're supposed to speed up to 250 knots. Flaps up. 9 months ago. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know where you... I knew you did move, but I didn't know where. Alright, 122.8 it is. Yeah, departure's not on. And then just climb up to wherever. Alright, let me get the climb going. Although I'm not actually at 250. Let me speed that up a bit more. Speed, there we go. We'll start the right turn to get out of here. I don't know exactly where the direct is, but get there. Direct, enter. I just should nav. We're outie. Where do you usually control Wednesday nights? It depends on where the traffic is, where I'm feel liking it, to be honest. Like for this week, I really have no idea, to be honest. It could be Indy, Cincinnati, Louisville. I've done Nashville a bunch recently, though. Could be Columbus, even. Because I don't have my Memphis major rating yet, or else I would totally do there. Big do change approved? Bro, we're fine, bro. I'm like way above your airspace now, already turning. There's no departure, no center on, which is a little bit disappointing, but you know, what do you do? You still doing their training over there? Yeah, they are. I'm not even full power. I'm not even climbing full speed. Oh, and I can't even use my altitude thing to change this. I gotta use the mouse. Is Simbrief free? Yes, with caveats. If you want up-to-date nav data, you gotta... Let me get off the lights here. Oh, that's not it. That's the wrong switch. Yeah, if you want up-to-date nav data, you gotta pay for Navigraph. Navigraph is this whole thing here. Actually, I gotta plug in the flight plan from Simbrief, which it didn't... Oh, I didn't hit enter, did I? Or didn't... Yeah, I didn't generate it. Whoops. Just plugged it into vPilot and... Like, oh, there we go. There it is. There's the flight plan. And we're climbing at a casual almost 6,000 feet per minute. It asks to subscribe. Well, you don't need to subscribe to Simbrief. You only do if you want up-to-date nav data. So if I go to new flight here, and then where do you select it? Oh, right here, ARAC. Like in here, you won't have access to the newest stuff. It would be some older one they let you use. I don't know which one it is. Gosh, allergies, bro. Holy fuck, I'm feeling it right now. Yeah, so you'd probably be using one of these older ones there instead of the newest thing. Which could cause issues if you fly on VATSIM. You know? Alright, so let's see your pressurization. We got that coming up, right? No, we don't. I didn't have the pressurization switch on. Whoops. Although, yeah, cabin is climbing there. So actually, maybe I don't actually need to have that on. I don't know. Start of your journey to ATC and VATSIM. Well, I mean, if you really want to get into it, I would recommend Navigraph here, which... You know, right here, this is an FAA sectional. If all you want to do is fly VFR, which, you know, I'd almost recommend when you start getting to VATSIM, all you need is SkyVector, which is this website. You know, just stitches together FAA sectionals. Works a little better than Navigraph, in my opinion, to be honest. Poor passengers in the back? No, they're fine. They are totally fine. They've got this. Oh, so this plane is loud as hell. Yes, all you need is this, and you can plan a basic VFR flight. I mean, it's a little more difficult to do IFR. But like, see, you know, here's Louisville, my home airport. Say, if I want to go Louisville to Lexington, it's SkyVector. Just search that in Google and you'll find it. If I want to do that, all I got to do is, you know, just go and, you know, maybe put a few waypoints along I-64 here, Interstate 64, and then I'm over to Lexington. You know, because I'm a local around here, I kind of know how that works there, but... Yeah, all I gotta do is do that, and there we go. Yeah, FAA charts are better for VFR, yes, exactly. And then for airport charts, you like click on there and go to airport diagram. I got Louisville's airport diagram. You know, you'd spawn at the FBO up there if you were in small plane. Because I really wouldn't recommend trying an airliner on VATSIM for your first flight. That is not a great idea. Coming from someone that's a pilot on VATSIM and I'm a controller. I'm an approach-rated controller. I'll be controlling on Wednesday if you want to come watch that, though. You want to stall or something? No, we're fine. Oh, Jesus, I'm already up at 28,000 feet. should have hit these buttons a long time ago. Yeah, or even if I want to plan a flight from Louisville to Cincinnati, which I've done a few times, you know, I could look down here and see that since I'm VFR, you're supposed to follow stuff visually. I just see the Ohio River. It connects the two places up, so, you know, I just kind of just plan to follow the river. It doesn't have to be exact or anything, because you're VFR. You don't need to follow these waypoints. And then, of course, you want to stay out of the Cincinnati class Bravo, so I would go up. I hit a waypoint there instead of PS coordinates. So I would, like, just go up to here, you know, make sure I'm able to circle in this area. So probably even pull it back a bit more, just in case they don't allow me into this airport's airspace, since it is a Bravo there. But yeah, you could totally use this to plan things, or if you want to find a flight plan that you would fly with a small plane, this thing can generate flight plans for small planes. Like right here, apparently that's one that was flown in real life. You wouldn't get away with using this on VATSIM though, but... Or maybe you could, maybe, actually. It's technically valid with our stuff. Technically. But you'd be more likely to just get Louisville VOR and then Brickyard, but that's different. That's a different story. If you're a slightly bigger plane, you could choose Easel, Gibbs, or even this one. This one's a little better. This is kind of your flight plan you'd have if you went up to Indianapolis in a jet. Yeah, this website is real useful. I don't know, how do you do it? Is it Navlog? Oh yeah, look at that. I thought this was a thing that would come up on the page, but I guess not. You could even see, you know, based on whatever speed and altitude you put in the boxes, where you should be at certain points, what direction you should be facing based on the winds. Actually kind of useful there. Didn't know they did that. At least I thought it was... Oh, is it this one? Oh, this is what I'm used to looking at. Or used to seeing. You know, my ground speed probably isn't that high, is it? Oh, it's totally not. So let me hit vertical speed, pull back the throttle a little bit. Actually, that's not what I want. I want that. Pull back throttle then. To get the vertical speed down. And hold vertical speed. Throttle back up. I never clicked that routes arrow on Sky Vector. Yeah, I haven't either. Then full throttle. It should start speeding up slowly. Hey Roberts, how you doing? Gonna fly my jet here. Dang, still no controllers online. That's a little disappointing. Bunch of planes flying into Louisville. UPS, the A300. A300, who could have guessed? Let me guess, another A300? Where's this guy? He was supposed to be O'Hare to Louisville, now he's departing Atlanta. Someone didn't file a flight plan. You can do nose up, down, a button on the yoke of this jet. Yes, I know you can. But I prefer flying it this way. You know, it's somewhat similar to the Bay 146. And the nose up, nose down thing isn't exactly accurate in my opinion. I mean, it's probably accurate to the plane, but just not in terms of having the precision to fly exactly the way you want to there. Because I'd rather have it hold a vertical speed or hold near speed, not just control the pitch of the plane and have those two vary. You know? Alright, now let's do Indicate airspeed. Good. It's getting close to the fastest speed the plane can go. See, then this shoots up as it tries to get back to that speed. And then now I'm climbing in a way where the plane shouldn't stall out or anything like that. Should be good. Alright, those lights are off. I've done some of these checks a long time ago. Pressurization is fine, this is all fine and whatnot. Battery, oh, the starter was still on for the left engine, bro. Oh no. That's not good. Everything else is fine over here. Yeah, it's just very started, yeah. Surprised it didn't yell at me or anything like that. And it's kind of funny, I'm the only person that's left Midway in the last hour. What ground speed at? 343. Okay. Up, I need to pull back the throttle a little bit. Or else I'm just gonna overspeed as soon as I get to cruise, which isn't 200 feet. Just very slowly pulling back the throttle. I just realized my two turbines are a little different. Maybe because this one I extra started? Yeah, that's like 40 degrees off. I mean, I don't know if they actually simulate that in this plane or not. Where the two engines will be slightly different. Actually, don't need that right now. Necessarily. It probably didn't hurt to leave it on. Like, see, this throttle setting should all be good. We'll make it to Louisville. I can't see nothing. Just bring out the moon. Now we can see. Nice looking plane. There's a lot of the times we'll see Jeff on Louisville Tower or someone. There's no one right now. Which is a little disappointing. Is there already another update out for the Learjet? Maybe? Nope, there's not another update. Oh, we have Sleeveless here. Oh, he might not be at his... You there, Sleeveless? Yes, no, maybe, probably not. He's not. Let's go deafen for now, so we're not listening in on his conversation or anything like that. About 10 miles from our next waypoint. Dregs. Actually, I should probably figure out where my top of descent is. We'll need to be... What is it? It's 11,000 feet. Just say a mile before Friesen. Go with that vertical speed profile, bro. We could drop this thing and it wouldn't even be mad. So I'm gonna go 3,000 feet per minute. And then begin descent in 13 minutes. Alright, how you doing, Aviator Chris? How you doing, bro? I don't need this on anymore. No weather really out there that I'm even see. Oh, wait, no, there's weather. Didn't have it zoomed out enough. Yourself in the Learjet? Heck yeah, we are. Got my top of descent here in 12 minutes. Or 13. Actually, since we're taking 17 left at Louisville, let me look up the approach. You know, better to work ahead of the plane than behind the plane. I'm gonna go plug in the numbers. 111905 is the ILS frequency there. 170 is the approach course. I mean, I could have told you 170 since I control there so much and fly around there a lot. Actually, I'll do it over here too. We'll put it in both. 170. Actually, let me put it in nav too. 11195. There we go. We'll do both. But good to have a backup, you know? That's kind of crazy, just how late I feel like I'm descending. Pretty sure if center was on, they'd have me descend way before this. Because after Friesen, I need to be, you know, get all the way down to Spires. Actually, this looks a little weird. Oh, because Navigraph has me set up for the other runway. I was like, why is it going to Spires? One 7 left. There it is. And it's gonna be the ILS. Actually, sounds like I gotta restart my audio thing here for a second. Having some audio issues. I can hear it. Yeah, I don't know if whenever I am having the issue, if you guys hear it or not. But I know in my headset it sounds all choppy. Is my plane flying the correct thing? Did I miss a waypoint? I might have missed a waypoint. I bet I did. So we're going... Direct drags. Yeah, I missed Donvey. Eh, whatever. It's fine. Pretty shortcut that I didn't mean to do. Sent in 9 minutes. Jeez, that's crazy. At least to me that sounds crazy. Up my speed's a little low. Grab the throttle just a tiny bit. Because I'm trying to keep it, you know, somewhere near Mach 0.8. Real hard to be precise in this plane. Because if you don't know these outside numbers here, that's your Mach number, and it changes depending on what altitude you're at. As to if I'm down low, this 250 knots is like Mach 0.5 or something. That's kind of that the relationship between Mach number, indicate airspeed, you know, ground speed, true airspeed, all those things that it kind of goes right over my head. Actually, over on the tablet, ASDF, Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. It still says Stanford on the field on this. That's not right. It's Muhammad Ali International now. Has been for years. I think since like 2012 or 2013. When I was younger, I remember calling it Stanford. So procedure is ILS 17 left. And there it is down there, so I can see it. Apparently I'm overspeeding now. It's one of the problems with these manually flown planes like this. Top of descent in 4 minutes. Oh, why did it just went backwards in like 3 seconds. Still doing that, what the hell? Probably because I'm speeding up? Yeah, that's probably why. My assumption. Like, it's really hard to keep this kind of plane at a consistent Mach number. Actually, I need to sync the heading bug. So it's going directly where the plane is. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the approach in here. Procedures, actually, in the flight plan, let me make sure the correct waypoints are in here. Thunder Racer, yeah, we're good, we're good. Not arrival, wrong thing. Approach. ILS 17 left. At Thund. Yes, there we go. And that shouldn't mess with anything in my current stuff. Yeah, we're good. Kind of funny how Thund and Racer, they kind of overlap there. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to clear Racer there. To fix it on its own just from clearing one waypoint. I think Honos is the only other thing you need. Yeah, Friesen, Honos, direct Thund, so we're fine now. It's all set up. Descend in 4 minutes still. What the hell? And you got vertical speed required there. It's basically whenever that meets 3,000, then you start down. Actually, to prepare the plane, I'll select 11,000. Let's sync it on this side too? Yes. I've got 11 there. It should just keep holding the altitude. Altitude hold. I'll bring up the throttle a little bit. Oh, so now that I've sped up a little bit, this time has really dropped. Okay, we're about to turn. Descend to turn. Oh, it's telling me to descend already. All right. Oh, might be descending a little late. That's alright. Just bring the throttle to idle. Then have it start descending. Of course, it'll descend way too fast. In which case, I bring up the throttle. And hit vertical speed right when it gets to 3,000. Long haul pilot, how you doing? Well, come on in. I'm not really the long haul pilot myself though, but guess you do you. We got 3,000 feet a minute. We only require a little less than that actually. But that's fine. It'll all keep up with itself. Hey Austin, how you doing? Is there any ATC on? Darn, there's not. That's disappointing. I'll probably have to contend with UPS 11 there. When does he get there? Cruise altitude, or no. ETA 323. I'm also 323. We'll have to see how this goes. Because of course he's not a controller. He's not going to know exactly what to do unless he's maybe flown this route a million times or something. I don't know. Maybe he'll know. You know me, I've read all the SOPs and whatnot. Well, that's like a wall of clouds up in front of me, I think. Hard to tell. Actually, I can start speeding up. Boy, sleeveless, you there?
Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah, I deafened earlier because you were just, I guess, doing something in the background.
Oh, yeah. That's my. Thanks for calling me out when I said about popping out through the clouds. You're like, oh, I've been straight from the ground. Thanks, dude. You're having pound clouds.
So what, you were balls deep in the clouds there?
No, it was 1,000 AGL. And what happened was, I saw the mountain. I was like, well, shit, I gotta go over that mountain, because that was the first leg. So,
Yeah.
you know, the elevation changes were a little much. So, I was
Yeah.
gonna sit there and going up constantly and down. And not to mention the turbulence was not fun. So I was like, screw it. So I went up 1,000 AGL. And while I was traveling south, I hit clouds, and I figured clouds are probably more safe than being, you know, trying to strafe the ground. And once, you know, I was hitting, I had precipitation, and freezing up, you know, the whole
Yeah.
time.
I had some freezing stuff there too.
Yeah, but the second I popped out of clouds, ta-da! The Waldo Lake, and I was like, where's Waldo? Perfect.
Nice. Yeah, there was I flew pretty low to the ground. There was at one point I just started climbing kind of the side of the mountain. Because like there was a patch where there wasn't clouds right next to the mountain. But then I got a bunch of ice and I descended right back down. Hey, 3-3 Fox, how you doing? Thanks for the raid, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I stalled out trying to climb that mountain. Stalled out a couple times.
I was in the Savage Gravel, you know, basically the Carbon Cub kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing can climb like crazy. I didn't even have the NOS on.
I should have thought this went through a little more. I should have used Flying Dive's Smog.
I thought about that one, but it was also going to be a bit too quick. And I hadn't flown the Savage Gravel since it made it 3 blades instead of 4. I was a little disappointed when they made that change. I was like, bro, are you kidding me? You guys don't update this for 2 years, and then you go update it and you take a blade off. You rip a blade off. Like, come on.
On my landing, I was in between Rob and I don't know the other guy, Rob Sheridan. And so I come in, and dude's like, you know, I'm going down all the way down the taxiway because I'm having difficulty land this PC6. And I'm like, oh, great, here we go. Because all of a sudden, I start getting yanked to the right. I'm like, great. It's not like I didn't trim out for it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm fighting all the way down the runway. Because I'm at this point where I can't hit brakes, so I'm gonna nose strike, or I'm going to.
Oh, bro, my plane was so light, like the tail would just lift up, and if I give it a tiny bit of throttle, that was pretty tough.
Oh.
Like I even made like a short approach and stuff because I'm like I ain't doing no long approach. There's no one in my way.
Yeah, Rob came in a super long approach, and I'm like, great. So I came in a long approach, and I wanted to keep my speed up because there was someone behind me. So I came in a little hot, and proceeded to have fun dancing down the runway, and proceeded at the end, last second, to whip it, and she nose striked anyway. Yeah.
Kind of disappointed there's no Indy ATC on right now. Like I was flying into Louisville hoping maybe someone would get on since it's the most popular airport to control. And of course it's my home airport, so double reason there.
I was gonna say, since the release of the 300, it's been busy as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. I've thought about buying it, I just haven't yet. Oh shit, I need what's Louisville altimeter? Ah crap. I'm not prepared. $299 or 7, alright. Not bad. $9 or 7.
If you want to really have some fun, go fly down in southern Louisiana, like Baton Rouge again and stuff like that.
Oh. 3-3 Fox crashed at the end of his flight, oh no! That sucks. I guess the gusts got to him there. Cause those are some crazy winds. I'm gonna be honest. My plane was shaking the entire time. Oh come on, bro. We ain't going too fast. What are you talking about? The alarm's going off for overspeed right now, bro. I'm not even overspeeding. What are you talking about? Where the hell is? Oh, I see the red line. Oh, never mind. I am overspeeding it by a lot. I didn't realize where the red line was. I thought the red line was way up on the speed tape, but no, it's 300 knots. 300 knots and Mach 0.8. I'm just idle throttle. Alright, so I'm gonna set up another VNAV thing here. Frost Thund. $5,000. There we go. I'm not speeding, I promise. Yep. And level traffic, avoid retreat 41 Learjet, 40 miles northwest. Inbound to land the ILS runway 17 left. Level traffic. Hopefully the UPS hears me. He's probably too far away to hear me though. I mean, theoretically, he's gonna be on a downwind and stuff. Meanwhile, me, I get to go right to the localizer, so it should be fine.
You know what really ground my gears on this
What?
flight, RGA flight?
Yeah.
So he said, you know, anything under 180.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, your typical Cessnas, you could probably get away with your Beechcraft, your Beechcrafts.
Yeah.
But then again, half the crew was flying turboprops. Like, and I'm not talking like Pilatus like I was flying. You know, max, cruise speed of 120. We're talking TBMs.
Yeah, I saw one or two people with a TBM, yeah.
Like, well, if you guys, if I see a TBM come back out again, I swear to God, I'm pulling a DC-6 out. I don't care.
I mean, I guess you just pull back the throttle a little bit. GSO-10, how you doing? We'll come on in. Begin descent in 4 minutes. That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna go ahead and like slowly start descending. I mean, realistically, ATC would tell you to do that anyways. Also, I gotta speed up to 250.
DC-6, I can cruise at 180 all day long. That's not a problem.
Yep.
Hell, I can cruise at 100 if I really wanted to. It's not fun. It's not easy to do. But it can
Yeah,
be
you
done.
probably can't have autopilot on at that time.
Yeah, you can. Sure you can.
Well, see, here's the thing. In a lot of planes, like, you're only supposed to have autopilot turned on above a certain speed.
Right.
Like, in the Kodiak, it's 100 knots, even though that thing could land at 60.
I did a flight with Foxtrot once. Actually, a DC-6.
Yeah.
Because they were doing, like, warbirds or whatever. Or not.
There way to add snow on the ground in FS 2020. I don't know. Probably some way you edit like some weather files or something. But default, I have no idea. Unless like you up precipitation or have the temperature just right. Or snow, wait, literally there's snow depth right there. Oh, okay. I guess that's how you do it right there. Add a little bit of snow depth. Okay, I gotta descend a little faster. Oh, look at that. There's another there's a UPS just departed Louisville right there, and he's climbing up. That'd be the strap departure there.
2800. Alright, well, we are way out of their airspace now.
Hmm.
So,
Global traffic, Voyager tree, 4130 miles northwest. Descending for the Alice, 17 left. Global traffic.
it
Hey,
was,
what?
it was two, it was, so on air, I was on
Yeah.
Thunder. I changed it down to Stratus. It is so much more fun.
Hmm.
It's a job. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still feels like a job at times, but it's I have like AI pilots now.
Yeah.
So, or I can use my pilots for AI work. So if I don't want to fly into some no flight rinky-dink field, I don't have to. I just get my AI pilots to do it.
Let's see here. Hold the vertical speed, but I'm gonna slow down. Pull back the throttle.
You think he's gonna go to sleep?
Your kid?
Yeah. They were up this morning.
Hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and descend to 4. Be a little bit prepared for this.
He was up late last night,
Hmm.
and he had to get. I was like, "Oh, tomorrow's gonna suck for you," because he had to wake up early, and it was overload for him. Oh, I totally cheated on.
Global traffic, Voyager tree, 4001, Learjet 20 miles north. About to join the Alice, 17 left to Louisville.
Huh?
I don't know, I was talking to a UPS out there. If he could hear me, I'm not sure if he actually could.
I took the coordinates and I made user waypoints in my GTN 750.
I don't even know idea really how to do that, to be honest.
It helped a little bit. Yeah, I had to be like with it on the leg to actually catch it for nav in the PC6, but realistically, I just used it.
Oh, you're talking about the thing where it's like, cross this many miles south of a waypoint at whatever altitude, like that kind of thing?
Longitude, latitude. Yeah, you can make custom waypoints in the GTN, the PMS GTN 750. So.
Oh, the 750. That one makes a little more sense.
So, yeah, I didn't do OBS or anything like that. So I plugged it in and realized my first waypoint was wrong. And I pretty much looked at the chart real quick. I saw the Redmond VOR and I was like, okay, it looks like about 30 miles east or west. So I pretty much plugged the VOR in and tracked on the radio until I got to that mountain. I was like, oh, there's the mountain. Made a left. Went south, But I did finally, once I got her past the lake, I was able to get my waypoints to start working. So I actually piloted the rest of the way, navigate or on navigation. It was a nice little flight. I enjoyed it.
Yep. Don't see these other UPS guys around yet. And Louisville traffic, Voyager tree, 41, 15 mile final, 17 left, Louisville.
I am definitely though. If I see someone pull out a TBM again during these flights, I'm pulling DC-6 out. I am. The TBM's faster. It's a faster aircraft.
Yes, it is.
By far. So, even across the ground, like at the same altitude.
Alright, got gear down, flaps 2, set to go.
In Louisville traffic, UPS 11 heavy adjustment to traffic.
Poor guys are still taking off over there right now.
Up, I see the UPS. It's off my left. And I think he's turning base, so I'm gonna keep my speed up. Actually, I'll go ahead and bring it just back up to flaps 1. Keep the speed up here. Is glide slope working? Yes, alright, we're good. Cause I can't see the runway yet. Should be able to here in a second.
Louisville traffic.
Okay, I better slow his roll back there. I'm like raising my speed a whack ton, so I don't need to worry about him too much.
Louisville traffic, UPS 730 heavy, left downwind for runway 17 left. We'll be looking for the other traffic on final following behind them. Louisville traffic.
Like, I'm trying to keep my speed up here. We got gear down, flaps 1. No idea how far that guy is behind me. I see traffic on my map?
In Louisville traffic, UPS 11 heavy, 3 miles from Racer, turning left to intercept 17 left, Louisville traffic.
I'm a racer. Alright, so he's fine behind me. That's good spacing. Global traffic, Voyager Tree 4001, 5 mile final, 17 left, full stop global. Actually, he's probably fine back behind me. We got like 5-6 miles separation at least. 2.5 miles is like the bare minimum. When both aircraft are established on the localizer. I get like 2 mile final. I'll drop everything, put the speed brake out, slow her down. I'll do that about now. Got the throttle. Laps 2. Laps 3. Go ahead and hand fly it. Not too bad on the landing there. Can I clear it on Foxtrot? Heck yeah, I can.
Michigan's up 2013 on Washington.
And what sport is that? Oh, fuck.
College football.
Okay. There we go. I swear that hits me every single time where the steering lock thing. A little traffic, Voider Tree, 4-1, clear, 17, a little left. We'll be crossing runway 29, Louisville. Keep all the lights on because I'm crossing. I probably didn't need to keep my speed up like that, but, you know. With these two UPS guys coming, yeah, one of them is real slow. He's 100 knot ground speed. Probably approach speed or even less. I only see one of them out there right now.
Hello, boat traffic, UPS 11 heavy, 7 mile final, 17 left, Louisville traffic.
Where are you, Joe?
Louisville.
Oh.
Louisville traffic, UPS 730 heavy, about a 15 mile final.
Oh, you're on the ground.
Yeah, just landed.
Full traffic, UPS 1866 heavy is on a right downwind, runway 17 right.
Mondays.
Oh, bro, this guy just said, yeah, we're on a right downwind for 17 right, we'll advise turning final. I'm like, no shit, you will. You know, that's kind of a given. You know, it's always these obvious things that, you know, would be obvious over the radio, that people just say over the radio, and I'm like, bro, that's kind of obvious that you're gonna do that. Like, yeah, we'll report turning final. Oh, bro, if you don't, there's gonna be a guy that's like about to take off that's gonna get mad.
And Oakland's on. Salt Lake City's
Where's
on.
Oakland?
Denver's on. Oakland Center.
Yeah, is Oakland?
Yeah. Oakland got on about a half hour ago. A little over a half hour ago.
Okay, yeah, and it's not the guy that streams either. LA Center was on earlier, and they still have the 3 approaches.
Yep. Salt Lake, Denver, Memphis, Minneapolis, Toronto.
Yep.
And
This shows my pressurization's probably fucked right now. Oh wait, no, it looks like it went down on its own. That's good.
Asia's lit up like a Christmas tree too. Well,
Really?
all of Asia. Same guy.
Oh, is it one of those highs or whatever you call them?
Yeah, Beijing control anything over 20.
The flight service stations, that's it.
Yep.
So literally all of China, dang.
Yep.
That's crazy, bro.
I've never seen China lit up like that before.
Yeah. I mean, I think they've been kind of putting in some new flight service stations across various areas. Like, there's multiple ones for, like, the Caribbean, South America. I think there's one that covers all of Mexico now.
Yeah.
I don't know where all they are. That'd be pretty interesting to look into. But yeah, this guy there. You know, you don't cover any of the airports down below. You just cover the airspace up high.
Mm-hmm.
Cruise airspace.
And something's going on down in southern South America, like Argentina area.
What, with the one center controller on?
Yeah.
That's probably just because he's online, people were flying.
Maybe.
But there's no other controllers. Anyways, I gotta cut my fuel here.
A couple Americans down there. Might be a.
Why can't I cut off? Oh, because I didn't have the throttle all the way down. Alright, there we go. Need to turn off anything down here? Not really. Yeah, avionics off. Woo, it's all the stuff, it's off. At least I think it all is. That one can be off. Because I gotta turn on my headlamp here to see if it all really is. Oh, I never turned these off. I think I'm good.
Nice.
Yeah, it still pisses me off how the steer lock works though. Like you're trying to hurry up and get off the runway, and like you left the steer lock on. It just auto turns on, I think, when you retract the gear or something. No.
Did they do yet another update for it?
There's been 2 updates in the last couple days. Alright, so what's tomorrow for GA Tuesday? I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, skirting the Canadian border. Huh?
I said I don't care, I'll be at work.
Ah, damn, that sucks. There's the dark mode. So we're going out of Burlington. Oh, so we're up in the Boston area. Nice. We're going from Burlington to Bangor. What's that route look like? Oh, this might be a long one. Yeah, maybe. It's 186 miles. How long is our normal ones? I mean, that's excluding any turns we have to make there.
Newark's got delivery and ground on.
Nice. Yeah, so it looks like tomorrow we're flying up in the Boston area. That'll be cool.
There you go.
Yeah. Alright, let's work on ending the stream here. If you guys haven't already, come on over and join the Discord. Tomorrow we'll be doing that GA Tuesday up there in the Boston area. You know, I say Boston area. Most people, if you're not into ATC and stuff, don't know it. But it's the Boston Arctic up there. Elevator, how you doing? Yeah, but it's the Boston Arctic up there. We'll be flying between Burlington and Bangor, which is encompassed in the Boston Arctic, even if it's not in the city of Boston, like most people know it. It's almost the same as why I say, you know, Columbus isn't Indy, even though Indy's way over here. You know, it's a pretty big distance there. But that's just because it's in ZID. If you've missed a stream or part of a stream, all the VODs, time lapses, edited streams, whatever you want to find, you can find on those 2 YouTube channels. There's 2 different ones just because the whole YouTube algorithm thing. I felt like, you know, putting 2-minute time lapses next to 5-hour VODs probably wasn't the best idea. So now they're on 2 different channels. And who should we go raid? Let's see here. You guys got any ideas?
Let me check.
You know, we could go raid Ben here, where he's playing Minecraft. That'd be kind of funny. It looks like he's already gotten into some mods. I saw him earlier playing some like vanilla Minecraft. Also, this looks like a really old version of Minecraft. Like 1.7 probably. So I just know that just because the menu over here looks pretty old. Eh. Or we can go raid someone that's actually doing flight sim. We can do Chill Maze. Or Burst Six. No, Chill Maze. Did Burst Six yesterday, I think.
My buddy Mariano is he's streaming. He's got 2 people watching him right now. He's on Bad Sim. He does commercials.
Who's that? Who's that?
Mariano.
How you spell it?
MAR11ANO.
Oh, that guy. I think I've raided him before.
Yeah. You'll hear him on comms every so often. He's
Seattle to Santa Ana to Seattle.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, yeah, let's go raid him. Why not? So hit the follow button here, hit the follow button on Mariano's channel. And stick around for the raid for extra channel points, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for GA Tuesday.